They have orders from the top.
Exactly.
It's all systemic. The media portrays black people every day as savages and thugs.
So
now,
that was my
there
next
are some
question.
people that act that way, but there are a lot of black people doing amazing things in this country.
It definitely is.
That never gets highlighted in mass media because they want the perception to be that we're savages. So what happens is this. You take a cop, right? He's told that he has to patrol the urban areas, which is filled with crime, of course. Mm-hmm. So his opinion already is low from what he sees on the day-to-day at his job. When he goes home and he relaxes, he cuts on his TV, he sees more negative images of black people. So it is socially programmed in his mind that we're animals. Mind you, we all make a living. We all ain't out here killing people.
Nope.
You know, we're doing good things. We're positive people. We give back to the community. That will never be highlighted on mass media because, God forbid, you let black people see other black people helping others.
You have to
pull
pull up.
Train reaction.
And of course,
God knows.
When you see, sometimes when you ever see the news about something that happens in an urban area, don't they get the dumbest, most uneducated black person they could find?
That they do. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Look at this. Look at this. That's what they want. And they get what they want because they control a narrative. There is no black media.
I was about to say that. Like, there's no black. Oh, we're considered black media.
Well, excuse me, I take that back. Mass media meaning like black-owned
like
stations.
News, Fox 5 News.
Now, as far as LV Rocks is concerned, listen, we give it up over here. These black people over here are great people.
That they are.
Now, but you know, the Bilderberg Group controls all media, so that's why BET, which is owned by Viacom, and we all know who owns Viacom. So we are shut out of that. So we don't have that type of voice.
And that I just want to put that out there. That TV station was made for black people.
Right.
I guess.
So, I mean, it's all systemic from the top to the bottom.
It definitely is.
Here's where that martial law bill kicks in. You start acting unruly because of the bullshit that's happening to you. I'm sending the troops in. We shutting all this shit down.
Yep.
So they know. But the bad thing for cops is that you now become a civilian as well because the military is now the police.
Exactly.
And you have to go back to the same neighborhoods that you alienated. And now you're just a citizen. We beat your motherfucking ass.
Yep.
I was looking at anybody know me knows that I don't look at TV at all, right?
One of
my new favorite movies that we've watched literally 2 weeks in a row every night is Straight Outta Compton, right?
Great film.
And so,
great film.
Really, it is. Yesterday I was home by myself and I watched a movie. And so, the last couple of weeks, the guys have been saying, I gotta say this, let's play Fuck the Police, let's play. I'm like, no, we're not playing that because I don't, no. But I actually took the time to look at the words, right?
The lyrics, right?
Yep.
I actually took the time to listen to the lyrics. And not only that, I actually pulled up the words.
And
Speaking the truth.
And if I'm reading the words,
it's real. They were speaking
the truth
out of frustration.
It's scary.
That they are.
Day-to-day frustration, mind you. The same cops that beat their ass on Monday will be back on Tuesday to beat their ass.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And Wednesday and Thursday, and it never ends.
That's why I was talking to one of my friends from. We pretty much grew up in the same neighborhood together, and it wasn't really a good neighborhood. He was the guys, we were the girls. And me and my cousin, we were like 13 years old. The jump outs came, and when they came, they put us up on. We're sitting on our front porch.
Right.
They put us up on a fence. You know, my mom don't play that though.
Right.
Yeah. Mama Rose, salute Mama Rose.
You better get my daughter off this gate.
Mama Rose ain't playing with
Salute
nobody.
to Mama Rose.
My only concern is when this came out, Fuck the Police. They pretty much, this movie, it took place in like 1986.
30 years ago.
When it's sad to me that not only are we still dealing with this, we're dealing with it even worse.
Yeah.
So it's a person like myself who's like, all cops not bad, and I love my family that's cops. What am I supposed to do when I see the system not getting better, it's getting worse, and it's not only getting worse, it's not only in the communities where people are doing
it's everywhere.
Doing harm and selling drugs, it's happening to someone who's a therapist and things of this nature. It's now leaving the hood and coming into everyday society.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to feel? What am I supposed to do?
You should be alarmed. You should be scared.
Yeah.
You should be cautious. You have rights.
You have a target on your
all
back.
Of that. But I'm gonna tell you again. You know, all we can do as people for the short term is move properly.
Yep.
When you approach, if you pulled over by a cop, just give him the license, registration, whatever he asks for. You just want to get on about your day
That
so
you
you're
do.
not dying.
That you do.
So with that being said, you just I mean, if you're living right, if you're moving correctly,
Right.
it minimizes your chances.
But you can't
But
say
you
that,
still
though.
no, it minimizes it. It doesn't eliminate it.
Protect yourself.
It does minimize. You're absolutely
Yeah,
right.
minimize it. It does not change the fact that they will do it whether you're guilty, not guilty. You comply, you die. You don't comply, you die. So you're in a bad position.
That's what I'm like. What am I supposed to do?
I was getting ready to say, if you lay on the ground with your hands in the air, you still get shot, and that's been proven.
And those cops in that incident was found to do nothing wrong. They
course.
did nothing wrong.
And then they wonder why we have a distrust and a just a bad taste in our mouth about police. They wonder that.
And so
they wonder that aloud.
I'm at work talking about the show today with my co-worker. Mind you, she's a 67-year-old Polish lady.
Right.
She was immigrated here from Poland. She has 4 children. Unfortunately, she lost her husband really early when her kids were just born. But she's 67. Her hair is all white. I think she has the most beautiful hair
She's
ever.
an OG.
But we're talking about this today, and we're both wiping away tears because we're both expressing the fact that we both fear for the police.
Right.
We're completely opposite, but we both have the same fear of the people who were sworn in to protect and serve us.
And we pay for their salary too. They're public servants.
My thing is with them acting and saying that it's not a problem, and they're not doing anything to let us know that they saying that it's a problem.
Yeah.
calming down.
Remember before when I told you
crying.
weeks ago, they're not interested in talking to us?
It's pissing me
No,
off.
listen. Remember
damn.
a few weeks ago on one of our earlier shows, I had told you that they're not interested in talking to us. They're not interested in fixing anything.
No.
They don't give a fuck about how we feel. They don't give a fuck that we're hurt, we're scared. They don't care.
So what are we supposed to do? Just take that feeling and just go
This
about
is
it?
how it's been since the invention of the policeman.
Yeah, because I'm leaning that way.
Since the invention of the police force, which was used to bring runaway slaves back to their plantation owners,
1858 to be exact.
nothing has changed. The only thing that has changed with police and black people now is that
the
it is
level of
now,
violence that they're willing to take it to.
And it's now being televised and recorded and being put on social media.
Absolutely.
That's the only difference.
And you would think that things being videotaped and all that would change things.
No, it doesn't.
It does nothing. And it's when you have orders to kill, you follow out your orders.
So this brings me to... I'm trying to close out because I know this one right here is going to be long. This brings me to Miss Corinne Gaines.
Yeah.
Now, me and Cedric, me and Jada Rockstar, we watched the video of her being arrested the first time. And when I watched the video of her being arrested, the only thing that I felt was her pure fear. Like, you can tell in her soul that she felt what she was saying.
Right.
Yeah.
But see,
she believed in her soul that
Right.
you're about to kidnap me, you're going to kidnap my kids.
Right.
This is when she got arrested. This was started this whole mess.
Now, I feel two different ways about her situation.
We're talking about just a traffic stop?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel as though when she got stopped, all she had to do, instead of taking it to as far as she took it, was just to say, why am I being pulled over?
She did.
And once the officer explained that, give them your license and your registration, and you let them do their job so you can get home safe.
You know what?
Actually,
Actually, I looked at that video again today, and she gave them her driver's license.
Yeah.
Because they gave it back to her while they called the tow truck.
She stood there.
It doesn't matter. It don't matter. She gave it to him.
Okay.
Okay. No matter what she said.
No, but then she kept asking for his ID, his delegation of authority or whatnot. And I understand that we have the right to ask that. But at the same time, if you know people of color are getting killed left and right by police, even at police stops, why would you put yourself in that situation?
Because that's what she believed in. And she said that if you feel like you are out here to shoot somebody today, you got the right one.
And that's what they did.
She didn't get shot right then and there.
No,
she
you
did
right.
not get shot that day.
You're right.
But when I was looking at this video again today with my coworkers, and one of the things that I said was, they are in Baltimore.
Right.
There's not one African American cop there. When you call for backup, not one African American cop reported. Not only that, when you look at the window with her door open, there's 3 Caucasian white men.
Yeah.
Where's a woman? You're in Baltimore, because I know damn well you got African American cops. You saw that situation escalated. You did nothing to de-escalate this situation.
I'm
also gonna say
that's your
that
job, though.
I'm also gonna say the policeman in the video gave her multiple chances. Like, man, we have to tow your vehicle because you don't have any tags.
Why?
We don't have any tags.
They didn't have to tow her vehicle.
Well, that's what the policeman was saying. That we have to
just
take
because
your
he
vehicle.
said it, do not mean it was correct.
I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I don't believe that it would have really made a difference, to be honest with you. They knew what they were coming to do. And no matter what the case may have been, the police statement was when they came to her crib, they fired a shot and she fired rounds back.
702.
Fucking right. If I got the jammy on me and my life is in danger,
exactly.
What the fuck if it's a cop? You trying to kill me?
So let's go to that incident. Now, the police came to her house actually to serve 2 warrants. They served a warrant to her, which was a traffic ticket, and it was also from her resisting arrest from the March 10th trial. And they also was there to serve a warrant for her boyfriend, who had other charges, and one was a violent offense. When they came to her door, they had a knock warrant, which means knock, 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 knock. Yep. You don't answer, we go the fuck away.
Right.
Instead, they went and got a key from her landlord, and when they tried to enter her house, the chain was on the door, preventing them from entering.
479-5254.
I saw another thing that said they kicked her door in. When they kicked her door in, that's when they saw her there with the shotgun. She's in her house,
which is not illegal when you're in your home.
After everything that you see, after what happened with Erica White, after what happened with Paul O'Neill, after what happened with her first police thing, they stood there with her for 7 hours. They said she threatened to kill them. She should. They came to her house unlawfully. But my thing is, she never fired a shot at you guys. Why, if you can stay there for 7 hours, it wasn't? Now, I was trying to find out how long was the longest standoff, and you got these people who took over a whole colony, had guns and everything.
From last year,
got killed last year.
They negotiated and bought them food.
There you go.
Food. This is a lady sitting here with her 3-year-old son, and you mean to tell me you want us to believe that your only choice was to shoot her and her son?
Yeah, that was their choice, and they had their mind made up. We're gonna shoot this bitch. That's what I'm telling you.
She has multiple lawsuits against them.
Of course, you know.
And so this was your only choice. You couldn't have brought in a therapist, a psychiatrist, or anybody.
They're not interested.
Nothing.
I told you weeks ago. They're not interested in any of it. It's and forget just what I think that they're not interested. Their actions has shown us. What is this? 4 straight weeks that we've had people killed by the police?
Shot, killed.
That we know about.
Right. That's been reported.
That's on camera.
Right. The stuff that's been reported. Yes.
Right.
Now, they're just not interested in any negotiation.
Yeah.
They don't want to talk to nobody. They're like, listen, this is how we're policing the community. Nationwide, though. It's not like it's pockets of police brutality just in, as it used to be, where it was LA and New York was the main ones. Now, you got Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Minneapolis, Minnesota. I mean, places that are known to be rather
calm,
chill. I mean, you got your hoods everywhere, I'm sure, but the level of violence is just going up all around.
Yeah.
I do think part of it, too, people, whatever they believe in as far as their higher power, they need to get in touch with that. And I'm guilty of what I'm about to say as well. Need to spread more love.
I agree with that.
Because I'm disrespectful. We all know this. Anybody that follows me on social media know how I give it up. Am I wrong?
You're not disrespectful. I'm just
I speak
unfiltered.
the truth. I speak the truth. But I will say at times, I intentionally go above and beyond when I'm trying to piss somebody off. But I have to do a better job of spreading more love. I do feel like that. One of my friends, my man Dan Lisby, shout out to the gun poets too, but he's an example of how to love people and how to accept everybody and to live your life. DG as well.
DG go out every Sunday. Saturday and feed the homeless. Like, I mean, it's amazing what he does. And to me, the feedback that I see from it makes me want to smack the out of somebody. Like, you're doing this for this. You're doing this for this. It doesn't matter why he's doing it. He's doing it. Get your ass up and do something. Okay, but anyway. But that's how I feel about that incident.
We got some people trying to call in. So, for all my Facebook Live people who trying to call in, who want to talk, Hit over the number, man. 702-479-5254, man. Please call in because we want to hear what y'all got to say about this too.
Call us and let us